The ANC in Ekurhuleni is set to hold its regional conference this weekend. Registration of delegates is underway at the Boksburg Civic Centre. The conference preparations were conducted during a time of disputes, which halted the process for a number of months and prompted numerous postponements. Newzroom Afrika's Pelane Phakgadi is at the Civic Centre, joins us now live. So, Pelane, if there have been so many disputes ahead of this conference, has all of that been cleared up?
Look, it so seems that all the disputes have not completely been cleared up. Hence, you are seeing these people here currently dancing and chanting. They are feeling that they are being disrespected and, of course, not being allowed to register for the conference. And there has been about 5 or 6 branches that had disputes, and those disputes have not been resolved to the favor of the people that you see here coming in their numbers. They also want the regional secretary, TK Ngiza, to come through and address some of their challenges, because they want to be part of the conference which will be held at the Indaba Hotel in the Four Ways. There were questions as well as to why the program will be beginning at the Four Ways, which is in the Johannesburg region and not here in Ekurhuleni. And the reasons really do vary, because you do remember that even the previous ones, they were held at the Irene George Conference Center. That in itself gives you an indication that it was already outside of the Ekurhuleni conferences, and that's where Zodilo Masina was elected and re-elected as well. And they are just giving that, of course, as one of the reasons that they want to banter on quite a lot, to say that they want the conference here in the Boksburg area. But of course, these are some of the areas as far as coordination is concerned. But the Ekurhuleni conference seems like it is continuing. Maybe there will be a lot of challenges as far as the credentials dispute is concerned, but I can tell you that it does not look like the registration process here at the Boksburg Civic Centre will go very well as how the coordination program wants that to be dealt with. I don't think it will also be going as seamless as the regional executive committee wants it to continue, because there's a lot of people who are just very much unhappy as to what is it currently that is happening. They feel that they need to be allowed to register as well, so that they are part of the regional executive committee elections that will be happening at the Indaba Hotel later on from this evening.
And what will those people behind you do, Pelane, if their grievances are not addressed before the conference gets underway in earnest?
I can't get you properly. Just please repeat the question.
What will the people who are behind you now do if their grievances are not addressed before the start of the conference?
Look, I tried to even bring them on camera, and some of them were just saying that they don't even want to talk. But I'm going to try that so that we can be able to get a clearer picture. Is it exactly what is it that they're willing to bring about? Perhaps let's give this gentleman here. So your name, sir?
Hi, my name is Roy. I'm a delegate from Ward 91.
Your name?
This conference, Roy Mkonza.
Okay, can you just ask your colleagues maybe to tone down a little bit so that we can be able to hear one another? So, Roy, just give us an indication. What is it that you are conversing about here just outside the Civic Centre of Boksburg?
No, what you are here for, what you are here for is a process also of the ANC that gives us that at some point we must renew the leadership. And why we are here is because of a certain view that we are actually pushing as Grant. So we want a renewal in this region, and then renewal that will lead into the province. That will also help in the national.
There are concerns about the registration process here. What is those concerns?
We're not sure. We are not there yet. But what we are sure, we were told that there is a pre-registration, and as delegates who are here, we are ready. When we are told we must move in, but we see that there's other things that we don't understand. And then, until we are clarified what is happening there, we'll then move and do our registration.
Okay, right. Thank you very much there. Of course, just a little bit of as far as an indication that there are things that they are not understanding as far as the registration process is happening, and only when they are able to get clarity and whether they'll be allowed to go and register for the conference, I'm sure only then we'll be able to get what is exactly happening here. Will the registration process at least conclude so that they can be able to make way for the conference at the Indaba Hotel later on in 4 Ways, some about 50-60 kilometers from where we are currently. So yes, the registration happening here and the conference happening at another venue.